Hello, I'm Papia. In this problem, we have to complete the table to compute the derivative of this given function. So this is the original function. It's y equals 2 divided by 7x to the 4. So first, we have to rewrite this function and then we have to differentiate. So what we should do is we should rewrite the function in such a way that we clearly identify the constant versus the function, the expression that has x in it. Now, when you rewrite, that's what you have to do first. Do you identify what constant is attached to the x term? Well, there is 2, it's a constant, it's in the numerator. Notice the 7 is also a constant, but it's in the denominator. So what is the constant? 2 divided by 7. So take that out and leave it like that, because you know the constant multiple rule that we'll be applying next. Now, there's one other thing that you have to do. Look at the x term, is x to the 4, but notice that x to the power 4, that term is in the denominator. So in order to apply a rule of differentiation, it's better to move it to the numerator. So that is another important thing that you have to do when you're rewriting. So how do we bring x to the power 4 in the numerator? Well, you change the exponent to a negative number. It's x to the power negative 4. Okay, so we have a constant times, this is the x term. Next step, we are going to differentiate. So we are going to find y prime. Now, this is a constant times function. So constant multiple rule says you take out the constant first, which means you keep the constant as it is, and then differentiate x to the power negative 4. So 2 over 7 times you differentiate x to the power negative 4. That's the constant multiple rule. Now, how to differentiate this? Look, this is x to the power n. So you're going to use power rule. Okay, so recall the power rule. If you have x to the power n, power rule says the derivative will be n times, n is negative 4, so negative 4 times x to the power n minus 1. So negative 4 minus 1. That's the power rule. Which means this is 2 over 7 times negative 4 times x to the power negative 5. So that's the derivative. And now, last step, we have to simplify that expression. Okay, so we are just simplifying y prime. So y prime was 2 over 7 times negative 4 times x to the negative 5. So what you can do is you can multiply the constants together, which will be a negative 4 times 2 is 8 divided by 7. And then you have x to the negative 5. But then, remember when we started the original function, the x term was in the denominator with a positive exponent. We can rewrite it that way. So you can write it as, keep the negative 8 in the numerator, 7 is in the denominator, and x to the power negative 5, bring it in the denominator as x to the power positive 5. So this is the simplified form of the derivative. Thank you.